My husband is cheating with a younger girl. I think my husband is cheating on me with the new manager at his job. I notice my husband changed with me. He was being cold and lost interest in me even in our sex life. I brought it up a couple times and he tried to make me feel like I was crazy and making out things that he had a lot on his plate at work and he was just tired. He took me to one of his work events and everything was fine until this girl who he has never mentioned, he talks about all his employees and managers, came to sit down at our table. He did not introduce me to her until 1 hour later and it was very awkward and she just gave me a bad vibe, but I didn't pay attention because I was focused on him. We all ate and it was time for one of the big boss to give a speech. My husband was already kind of tipsy and while his big boss was talking he kept screaming his team's name and this girl out loud. I asked him if everything was okay and he just gave me the look fuck off. After all that finished he got up and went outside to get a drink, never came back for me. He left me for an entire hour at the table. I decided to go outside to look for him and he was taking picture at the booth with everyone, but that was not the problem. The problem was he was beside her and almost close to her face. At this time it was already almost 10 p.m. and I had to get up at 4 a.m. to go to work. I asked him, can we please go home already, and he got so upset he screamed at me in front of everyone and said, you go. I left heartbroken and was waiting for him at the parking lot. I was texting him, I'm waiting for you. I waited until 11 p.m. and he never came out. I went home to change and went back to get him. When I picked him up his boss had to put him inside my car because he was so drunk he had vomit all over himself. I took him home. It was a very awful night. I went to bed until 2:30 a.m. I didn't even sleep. When it was time for me to get up to get ready, I had this feeling to check his work phone because he ghosted me at the party and I didn't understand why he acted that way with me. I found out he was calling the girl while I was waiting for him at the parking lot. I found like more than 100 phone calls between each other and FaceTime. Text messages that doesn't have anything to do with work and she doesn't even report to him, so there's no reason for them to be calling each other. Her texting him personal stuff. It felt like they are very much comfortable with each other, but at the table they acted like they didn't know each other. Red flag. My brother works with him, so I asked him if he knew this girl. My brother told me that there's rumors about them too, that they seen them together so much. When I confront him about the whole situation he said she's new and she doesn't know shit, so he's teaching her, but I told him she doesn't report to you, so why are you teaching her? He stated that his boss asked him that favor, which I call it bullshit. He's into her and maybe they've been flirting with each other. He keeps telling me I'm seeing things and building stories in my head, but I don't think so. I think he was on his way to cheat. He was trying to see what's up. Please my Reddit people advise me, what should I do? Or do you guys think I'm overthinking this shit too much?